I live in Shropshire. Shropshire, of course, birthplace of Charles Darwin. He was born in Shrewsbury. He went to the school in the building that's now the library, and there's a huge statue of him outside. And it's just around the corner from a lovely little poetry venue called the Coffee House. And I'd like to take us all there now. So if anybody could make the sound of a coffee percolator machine, I'd be grateful. Only for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. If that coffee machine were a time machine, and we could percolate to the past, we might see young Darwin wriggling by on his way to school, pockets full of worms and a magnifying glass. And I wonder if he ever came in here, be a great excuse for his lates. Sorry, sir, I got caught up in an experiment, the effect of caffeine on invertebrates. And after school, an amazing gap year, wow, that soon evolved into 5. Around the world in the Beagle, but this was no lonely planet guide. And crazier, a colour-changing octopus, chameleon of the Cape Verde Seas. And then, wow man, rides on giant tortoises like some hippie, trippy trapeze. And he disembarks in Falmouth in 1836, where he meets a Cornish Jobsworth with a Cornish customs checklist. Right in our form an orderly queue, please, all your passengers and crew from the Beagle. I have to check you for contraband and anything else that's illegal. Rather a lot of cases, Mr. Darwin. Ain't just down from the trees, but all those stufferias ain't allowed in here. Their own use seems a bit excessive to me. And I'm sorry, Mr. Darwin, but I'm just not budging an inch. And just because you're from the Galapagos, you can't bring in 14 species of finch. And Darwin's ideas still keep evolving, watching the farmers reinforce the breed, and pigeon fanciers mating their fastest ones. So for once, that's sex, not for length, but for speed. And his statue is still around the corner as he looks down on the descent of man. Or is he pondering on the origin of this species? Or is it Jenny, London Zoo's orangutan? And it must have been tricky at Christmas, amidst that family and all of those chocks. Because how did he make his dark decision from the natural selection box? And Darwin still gets to places like the Victoria and the Coffee House, but not for a cappuccino or mocha or float. Because he's sneaky and he sneaks in your pocket. This is the face on your £10 note. Thank you very much. Cheers.